What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Neil K Trades or Neil K Trading. Just have a quick market recap today, trade recap today. Today's Friday, 3rd of October, 2025. Yeah, I had a really late night working on some projects. So I ended up going to bed at like 3 a.m. Didn't get on the charts till 10:15. But got a really clean trade going into like in lunch session and at the end of lunch session. So let's not waste too much time. Let's get right into it. That's good right there. Alright, so here it is. So I did have one break-even trade on the day, and that was this inverse here. So I saw this fair value gap, came up into almost created equal high. I mean, I think we did create equal highs here. So came into that, swept this, saw this fair value gap, ended up inversing it. So I think we inversed here. So I entered on this candle. I had stops at the swing high here. So very short stop, 11-point stop, and I was targeting this draw on liquidity. So only 40 points, nothing crazy. This did end up turning out to be a break-even trade, as I had stops set at break-even right here. So we flushed past break-even, came down into these zones, didn't really hit my draw on liquidity, stopped me out at break-even. So that was $17 and like 20 cents, something like that, in profit. So break-even on the day. So I'd seen we had this high that was created, and we obviously came back up into it, swept it, created this huge gap. I saw a lot of wicking here. I thought we would have taken out these highs here, but excuse me, we didn't quite reach that. Yeah, we just kind of used these levels. We didn't really tap into any of these equal highs up here, which was kind of weird. I would have expected it to hit this place up into this and then move further down, but nonetheless, got this inverse here, but I didn't enter because the very next candle just came right back up. While this inverse did fail, I just wanted to keep watching it. I wanted to see if anything else would happen, if it would re-inverse. So I saw this move back down here. Well, we did this place up almost into these highs. It's very clear that we didn't get a change in state of delivery, so I was already bearish there. We had these wicks to the upside, again already bearish there. So I ended up dumping here past this low, and I like that change in state of delivery because it was right at the bottom of that fair value gap. So when we did get this initial dump, I think on this candle I set my entry at the bottom of this, and yeah, huge candles, huge two candles up, took me in, had stops at the swing high here, so 18 points, just under $400. Did get entered, quickly moved up, but if you guys can see, we did not end up failing it. Like, how we failed this one, we didn't close outside of it. So let me just write that down. We didn't close outside of it. So if, like, when I say close outside, we got the inverse here. This candle closed outside of it, and outside this fair value gap, and it inversed it. But directly after, had a quick move up, and we closed outside of it here. So this candle is the open, and this is the close, and the wicks mark out the highs and the lows. It's the opposite for this. This is the open of the candle, this is the close, this is the lowest it went. So yeah, this didn't close above it again. So I was quite bullish again. We didn't get the change in state delivery, didn't close outside of the inverse, and chopped around for a little bit. This pattern traders would have seen this. They would have seen a bear flag. So a lot of pattern traders use these support and resistance lines because they see a big move up, they see it chopping around here, and typically retail traders, when they see this, they think of a bull flag. So quickly show you guys bull flag. So this is pretty much a bull flag. You had the flagpole, get this downward movement, and then the breakout. So I think a lot of people were expecting a breakout here, but what do? We just absolutely dump. A lot of people got faked out here, most likely. Got the close outside of here, and in this pole leg, this move back up into the inverse, we got a tiny. Let me mark it out for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. Had this tiny little fair value gap, and we tagged back into it, and we failed it. So, IPG. So my entry wouldn't have really been different from this one. It's only not even a 1 point difference. So going into the trade after he's gotten the green, I wanted to see this level get taken out. I want to see it close below it. What did it do? It closed below it. Very next candle, it moved sharply to my break-even level. So at this point right here, I ended up moving stops all the way to break-even right here. I think I was considering putting it like 7 points here because I wasn't really too sure what the macro would do for the lunch hour, so I was going to be a bit like more risk averse. So once we got, I think, this candle here, I was like, okay, like, there's no way we're moving up higher, so I ended up moving the stops to break even, or just for the sake of shit. I don't know if I can cuss on YouTube. Just for the sake of trade, I'm just gonna leave it at my original stop loss for the sake of the video. So what ends up happening here is we get this dump back down, and what time was this? This again was 12:50. So macro time frames, you're gonna hear me say this a lot. All it is the 50 of the hour, so 12:50 to the next hour for the first 10 minutes. So example, 8:50. It's the morning. It's like the first macro of the morning, or New York time is 9:50, and it ends at 10:10. And again, 10:50 to 11:10, and so on. It just keeps going. So 12:50 it starts, and 12:10 it ends. So it ends right here. So that was the overall move for the macro. You'll usually see price really move at these key times, especially after lunch hour. Let me go on and reset that. Especially after lunch hour, you're going to see price really like move. So the macro time frame already signaled that it was going to be bearish. Again, we got this huge move up, chopped around, didn't really get any change in state of delivery to the upside. So in order for us to get that, we would have needed to close above here, and I probably would have exited my trade there, but nothing like that happened. And as soon as 1 p.m. hit, lunch hour finished, we got a quick move down, and it was really really clean, really like quick. There's not much to say. It's the very next candle got that change in state of delivery, and the candle after that we were like what, a couple points off my take profit. Next candle my take profit. So I was targeting these lows earlier, but I like to be a bit conservative, not too liberal, go for the low-hanging fruit. So I wasn't really like, I didn't expect it to dump that quickly, especially that much. So that would have been a 73-point trade. So that would have been, well, how much more would I have? I think I missed out on like, let's see. Okay, I missed out on like $460 worth of profit, but nonetheless, I was happy with my trade, hit my drawn liquidity that I was looking for, and yeah, it was a really nice trade. So what was this? How many candles was this? Yeah, really easy to the point. Not really much here that I really need to talk about. This is my exact model. I wait for a high or equal highs to get taken out. So in this case, we had this high get taken out. We didn't really sweep these highs, so I would have been a bit more conservative, or not conservative, yeah, a bit more conservative, a bit more risk adverse, or risk inverse. I'm getting my terms mixed up right now. But yeah, I got that dump, hit take profit very sharply, very swiftly, and yeah, really good trade. It's my notion. Yeah, $930. don't know if you want to read these or read this. This is my notes for what I was thinking throughout the trade. I wasn't really too stressed here. I don't know, I was just tired, so I was kind of stressed. But yeah, really clean trade, really easy. So I'm going to continue doing these trade recaps as consistently as I can. Every time I trade, even losses, I'll try to showcase them. But yeah, educational content coming soon when I get a chance. I'll probably try and record it after this video. Just a very short and simple video on the basics, what you need to start to look at to get started with being able to trade this model. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, make sure to leave a like, share, subscribe with your friends, or leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe, and yeah, thank you for watching, and be patient, be humble, take care.